Shabbos is a day of rest, a day of tranquility. Rabbi Chaim Shmulevitz explains that in order to truly feel rest and tranquility on Shabbos one must control his negative character traits. In fact, in this week's portion, we're taught there's a special message in the Torah. Don't light a fire on Shabbos. Of course, we're not supposed to light a fire on Shabbos. The Shalah, the great Kabbalist, explains that on Shabbos there's a prohibition against getting angry. We're not supposed to get angry all week. The Torah is telling us that by telling us not to get angry on Shabbos, it's telling us to be tranquil, but it's also telling us that on Shabbos there is a special blessing from God. Just like we are granted extra spirituality, we are granted the extra ability to control our negative character traits. So when we prepare for Shabbos and when we enter into Shabbos, our mental framework needs to be also on our inner selves. Fascinating to note, this week's portion begins with Shabbos. Last week's portion ends with the radiant face of Moses. The Baal HaTurim commentary asks, what's the juxtaposition of the radiance of Moses' face and then Shabbos? To teach us that that on Shabbos, a person's face should be radiant, more radiant than during the week. How does that happen? It happens when we control our negative character traits. The panim, he says, the face is radiant on Shabbos. What does panim mean? Face, the Hebrew for face, panim, is the same word as panim, inside. On a person's face, you could tell how the person feels. Is the person relaxed? Is the person angry? Is the person caring? Is the person loving? You could tell so much by looking at a person's face. So, Shabbos is a special day. Shabbos is a day when we're endowed with special spiritual power. Shabbos is a day then when we can really work on our character traits and become the best people, best person that I would like to become. So when we get ready for Shabbos, we wash our bodies, we wash our face. I suggest following the concept of the Baal HaTurim commentary, that the face should be radiant, just like we wash our face for Shabbos. Let's watch our face and make sure it expresses true tranquility and true control over some of the things that we slip up in and with during the week, our character. Have a beautiful and radiant Shabbos.